If you want to completely transform your life and start being the most authentic, embodied, self-actualized version of yourself, then listen to me. I want you to create an alter ego. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come up with a name that resonates with you and makes you feel powerful. Okay, that's super important. From there, what you're gonna do is you are gonna brainstorm and you are gonna dream big, girl. You're gonna dream big. I want you to think of the highest version of yourself. Start visualizing. Visualization is so powerful. Daydreaming, powerful. I want you to create a blueprint for what this person's life is like, what they look like, what their internal world is like, what their external reality looks like, the way they look, the way they talk to themselves, the way they talk to other people. How do they walk into a room? What is their demeanor like? How do people perceive them? What is their daily routine? What are their habits, their traits? Who are people in media, in history, in your life, on this app that inspire you? What attributes do you love about them? It doesn't mean it's not part of your identity. It just means it is a trait that you need to cultivate and curate in your life, and it takes practice. Once you have scripted and created this blueprint to a T of who it is, if you could pick your dream character, like I want you to literally imagine this like a Sims character. This is your avatar, essentially. This is your player in the game. How would you like to be experiencing your life, essentially? What does your dream life look like? From here, I want you to find some sort of visual aspect to combine this with. Personally, the example that I'm going to use is Pinterest. Visual as to what it is that you see for yourself. It's just so powerful. You can see it in your mind's eye. That means it exists somewhere in the realm of possibility. I want you to start collecting inspiration. This process is supposed to be fun. I want you to like regularly look at this visual aspect combined with this blueprint. And then I want you for an extended period of time to start acting as this person. Literally method act as them. Your daily routine, you're gonna method act that for like a month or two. Even if you fall off the wagon, as long as you have this intention set, this blueprint set, this vision in your head of what this person looks like, and you continue to be on that path, little by little, with every choice you make that is aligned with this highest reality, with this version of yourself, you will become that person. Becoming this person, it's like a snowball effect. Then you will start to see these changes in your reality. You will start to affirm this version of yourself in your head. You then break these patterns, these old ways of being, this old identity that you have, and you become this person. It's magic, y'all. It has changed my life. If you want to live a life that is conscious, that you are co-creating, that you are curating, that actually serves you and your highest possible good, your highest possible happiness, your highest possible timeline, you need to do this. It will change your life. You will be able to do things that you never thought possible. You will become supernatural. Or essentially just trying to put yourself in their shoes, to be able to be in the present moment, acting as this person. You are being the I am as if you are this person, because you are. Your identity is fluid. You can be this person in any given moment. It just takes you switching your frame and being like, okay, what would this version of myself do? What would the version of myself do that loves themselves? Then anytime you have a decision to make, I want you to say to yourself, what would X do? What would my alter ego do in this scenario? If you don't want to create a whole alter ego, one of the quickest ways to do it is, what would the highest version of myself do? Showing up actively as that person in the present moment, in the now moment, that state of being, that is being in a flow state. That is the magic. Being in a flow state, that's where all creation happens.
Marilyn Monroe's not even her real name. Her real name is Norma Jean. And people would say when she was Norma Jean, she would walk around just like a normal woman. But as soon as she needed to put on this confident, bad bitch, hot girl persona of Marilyn Monroe, she could just turn it on. Marilyn Monroe was her alter ego because Norma Jean was not confident. That bitch Marilyn Monroe, though, she was very confident. You need your Marilyn Monroe. You need an alter ego. And it's not that hard to make. I'll teach you in the next 30 seconds. Number one is getting yourself out of the limiting mindset of you can't be this person. Congrats, this is a creative space. You can literally create this person out of thin air. If you're introverted and you've always wanted to be that ball of light, sunshine, extroverted person, congrats, this is your chance to make it up. Take all of the limitations away and just have so much breathability to create this random person. Whoever you want to be, that's who you're going to be. Number 2 is treat it like a video game character. You're choosing the outfit, what they smell like, what they talk like, what they wear their hair like, what jewelry they wear. Treat it like you're designing your video game character. And this game of life is the matrix that you're going to step into this character with. Number 3 is be able to turn this alter ego on. So how do you exactly switch between yourself and this alter ego? You get something called an anchor. An anchor is any sort of external stimulus that allows you to turn this on. For me, I'm very feminine in the way that I just like live normal daily life. And then when I need to like make a video like this or sales train my girls, I train thousands of women. Sales, how to make money. So whenever I need to do this, I need that masculine energy. How do I activate this masculine energy alter ego of myself? Caffeine. But you can also use music. You can use meditation, something that's external that'll allow you to switch those energies. I also just posted a full 20-minute YouTube video explaining all of these steps in detail. And then at the end, I bring in a hypnotherapist that charges tens of thousands of dollars for this. I bring him in the end of the YouTube video to give us a guided hypnosis. It's like a 5-minute hypnosis that you can put yourself into in order to activate your alter ego. If you're actually serious about leveling up and creating an alter ego, go watch that YouTube video. Just look up like Shelby Sapp.
Many of you have asked me how I overcome social anxiety to get what I want. My advice, create an alter ego. I literally have an alter ego who's just the most exaggerated version of me dialed all the way up. She's the one who shows up in corporate spaces and networking events when I need to just be on. She's the captain, she's driving the boat. Meanwhile, the real me, the introverted, shy, the one whose social battery is always in the red, she gets to stay protected. She doesn't have to feel drained every time I walk into a room. The beauty of creating an alter ego is that you don't have to worry so much about what people think because you know it's just your performance side, your on-stage version of you. And then when it's time to relax, you can reserve the truest parts of yourself for the people who really deserve to know you. So yeah, if social anxiety has been holding you back, just try it, create an alter ego, protect the real you, let the amplified version get the job done.
All right, if you are done messing around and you want to create your dream life this year, you want to make as much money as you've ever made. You want to be the hottest and most magnetic and attractive that you've ever been. You want to get your dream job or have no job. You want to be in a dream relationship. This is how you're going to do it. You are going to get out a pen and a paper right now, and you are going to write down at the very top, alter ego in all capitals. You are going to ask yourself, if you had that dream job right now, if you had that relationship right now, if you were in the best shape of your life right now, if you were living your dream life today, what would you be doing? When you wake up, how would you go about your day? What is the daily routine of the multimillionaire, gorgeous, empathetic, kind, wealthy version of you? What does she do? Do you currently stay in bed all day long right now because you're depressed, you don't like your life, you're unmotivated? What does the highest and best version of you do? You're literally going to get out a piece of paper. You're going to write alter ego on there. You're going to make columns. You're going to say, what is the highest and best version of me who has all of her dreams and manifestations right now? What does she wear every day? Does she wear what you're currently wearing, or does she actually put herself together, do some makeup, make herself feel good and confident? What does she eat all day? Does she DoorDash all day long? Does she make her meals? Does she have enough money where maybe you just buy factory meals all day long? What do you do in your relationship? Are you planning dates? Are you having quality time with someone? Are you feeling romantic and passionate? You are going to make columns of personality traits of this person, of you, of your alter ego, your highest and best version of yourself. You're going to say, if I had every goal and dream that I wanted today, how would I act? What vibration would I emit and embody all day long? And you're literally going to physically script this out on paper. You're going to make this take a picture of it, make it your phone background, put it up on a mirror in your bathroom, in your room. You're going to look at it every day. And then you are going to wake up and you're going to live this life. You are going to embody this highest version of yourself every day. So if she wakes up and she makes a nice meal with protein, she takes care of herself, she brushes her teeth, does her self-care, does a little everything shower, goes to the gym, takes care of herself, you're going to start doing all of that now. You are going to embody your alter ego from today on for 30 days, and your whole life is going to change, I promise you. Because we all know with manifestation, we manifest a direct replica of what we're embodying. The vibration that we're emitting on a daily basis, we get more back of. So if you can get in there and convince the subconscious mind that you are already the person you want to be, it has no choice but to manifest for you in your current 3D. It has to mirror back to you who you are being. We do not manifest what we want. We manifest the vibration that we are holding and who we are being. So wake up and act and walk and talk like the version of yourself that you want to be, and she will be mirrored back to you. There's no choice. It's the law of attraction. It's the law of vibration. It's proven by law and by science. This works, I'm telling you. Literally write down on paper. If all day long right now you stay in bed, you think in your negative thoughts, you don't work out, but if you're like, you know what, the highest version of me, she'd be going to the gym 3 days a week. She'd be feeling passionate and sexy in a beautiful relationship. She'd have 200 grand in the bank. Wake up and act like her today so you can become her. Wake up and get your ass to the gym. If you can't afford a gym membership, wake up and get yourself walking. Wake up and journal. Do your self-care. Love and appreciate yourself. What would the highest and best version of you today, your alter ego, what would she be doing? Wake up and do it, and I promise you, that version of you will have no choice but to manifest. This will change your life.